There are a lot of short-term solutions like grammar schools. Grammar schools were obviously great at the time, but you could bring them back, increase them. But short-term solutions to a bigger problem. I'm more of a radical when it comes to education. The government should not have any role in it in terms of being involved running our education system. And in Iran, the majority of schools, a country that's a mess, generally speaking, economically, politically, and everything, but education-wise, they're pretty good. Is because primarily almost all schools are independent. I know in this country people hate the word private, but independent. And if you have every school here independent, let the teachers and people in charge and the parents have a say in running it. And obviously when it comes to the fees, free market, the fees will come down anyway. And the parents that can't afford this, the government could provide vouchers. And the government, there's always a safety net for everyone, just like any other thing we have with job seekers and everything else. And get the government out and actually let them decide for themselves, because the reason we like a lot of independent schools, the model, or now academies actually, is because they're independent in terms of deciding for themselves. It works.
Mao's absolutely right. Although we may be, I think it's actually 28th, 29th, 30th in the International League of Maths Teaching, it doesn't give an accurate picture. There are actually some schools, both in the private sector and in the state sector, that are very, very good. What we've got to do is to make sure that every school comes up to that standard. The problem is, to be brutally frank about it, too many schools are run for the convenience of those on the school payroll. Too many people in local education authorities don't have the best interests of the children at heart. That needs to change. And I think Mao's idea of a voucher is the way forward. If you give people the right to claim control of their child's share of the local authority budget, it won't just be rich, posh people in West London who'll be able to send their kids to good schools. Ordinary folk in places like Clacton, places like Stratford, ordinary aspirational parents will suddenly have financial power to get the best for their children. You've only got to go and look at some of those maths tuition classes. I forget the name of it, but they're all over London. Kumon. You see Kumon parents, often of may I say sort of West African heritage or South Indian heritage. They scrimp and they save to get their children that extra advantage. The Kumon parents of London would understand the value of a voucher. That's what we need to do.